All right, so today we're going to do what's called angle addition postulate, and this is going to be really very similar to what we did last week with or maybe the week before, with our segment addition postulate, where it was a line and we said if it's cut in half or split in a piece, basically one piece plus the other piece will equal the total. So that's exactly what we're seeing here. So if D is the interior, so this point D is the interior of our angle ABC. Then you see how it splits, and now we have two separate angles. We have angle ABD and DBC. This is where I was talking yesterday that you cannot use just the vertex for it if you have more than one angle. So we have to use three letters. So ABD and DBC. So if that's the case, then angle ABD, if I add angle DBC, so if I take whatever this measure is, if I add it to this measure, basically it should equal the entire angles measure, which goes from A, B, C. So if this is 30, this one is 60, it's really not going to be 30 and 60. Let's say this one's 40 and this is 60. Then this whole angle all together will be 100. That's basically what this angle addition postulate is. So if we look, we have a new angle here. Well, I guess the same one, it looks like. But now we have different measures. So angle ABD is equal to 48 degrees. So I'm going to draw a little text box because I don't think that's here. But to label that, ABD is 48. Oh man, we got to have no line on that. All right, and then DBC is 78. So that's this right here is 78. Then we need to find out the entire angle, ABC. Well, we know that if we do angle ABD and add angle DBC, so ABD adding DBC, that's going to give us that whole measure of the angle ABC. So ABD, we already know, is 48. So if I do 48 plus angle DBC, this one here, that's going to be 78. That's going to equal my angle ABC. Well, 48 plus 78 gives me 126. So angle ABC is equal to 126. Now, for our second example, we have angle DBC. So here's where you have to be really careful in which angles you're doing. So DBC is now 74. ABC is 119. So ABC, this whole piece, is 119. So I'm going to write it out here so I have space. We need to find ABD. Well, same thing. We know that angle ABD plus angle DBC equals the whole ABC angle. Well, we don't know what angle ABD is. We do know what DBC is, 74. So let's substitute that, 74. And angle ABC, they told us, was 119. So we need to figure out basically some number plus 74 equals 119. Well, if you don't know, we can go to our calculator and we can say x plus 74, oh, not capital, x plus 74 equals 119. And this one's going to be way, way over here. So it is 45. So ABD in this case is 45. So our last example here is PQR, and it tells us PQR is equal to 141. So here's where we're going to throw in some algebra. We need to find each measure. So it's going to be the same thing. This angle PQS plus SQR is going to be equal to the whole angle PQR. So let's write that out. PQS plus angle SQR equals angle PQR. Okay, so now we just substitute. Well, angle PQS is represented 13x plus 4, and then I'm going to add angle SQR, 10x minus 1. And that's going to be all equal to angle PQR, which they told us here was 141. Did I write that right? 10x minus 1? Yeah. So then we can do the same thing, just highlight and go into our calculator. Oops. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I think it does that for you guys too. 13x plus 4 plus 10x minus 1 equals, what was it, 141? Yeah. So our answer, oh, I forgot the x here, is 6. So x equals 6, but it wants us here to go in and find each measure. So we know x is equal to 6. Now we need to find angle PQS. So PQS, well, that one is represented 13x plus 4. So angle PQS equals 13x plus 4. So let's just change this x to be what we know x is actually. We know that it's actually 6. So if we do 13 times 6 plus 4, 82. So PQS is 82 degrees. And then we need to find SQR. So angle SQR is equal to, well, SQR is represented 10x minus 1. And we know x again is actually 6. So 10 times 6 minus 1, well, 10 times 6 is 60 minus 1 is 59. You can check, and if you got it right, these two, because this one is 82, this one's 59, if we add them together, they should equal 141. So let's see. 80, where's my calculator? 82 plus 59, 141. And sure enough, that is correct.